Hello, so today I'm going to be showing you how I load like really small birdshot into a pellet gun or a BB gun or whatever. A lot of pellet guns or BB guns will work for this. So what I do, the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that there's no air in your gun. Like you want to load everything and then pump your gun up, because if there's air in your gun, if you pump the air first then you load, you could create dangerous situations. So always make sure that there's no air in your gun, like when you do it, and then you pump up the air after it's loaded. So now with this particular gun here, you have to pull this back you have to do that to get for it to work. So I'm just gonna do that first. That does not pump any air. You pump it with that. So my first step is to take a piece of paper towel, a really tiny piece, right? It'll act as the front wad. So get in there basically. Kind of have to like stuff it in there, and personally it has not jammed on me, like it hasn't gotten stuck on me yet, so it doesn't happen as easily as a lot of you would probably think. Now what I do is I take my ramrod here and I ram it down. So get in there, just ram it in there. Okay, now what I do, now also about that, like you obviously want it to be tight enough to where it'll provide a decently good air seal, but obviously not too tight to where it'll jam the barrel. But then what I do is I load in the bird shot, so I have it on this sticky note here. Try to hold or contain it. Just load it in. It's kind of awkward because it's so tiny and the barrel is so tiny. Just load those in there. So I got 10 here. So, and this is I think it's like 7.5 or 8 or a mixture of both. Kind of hard to tell the 7.5s and the 8s apart, but something like that. All right, now what I'm gonna do after that is I'm gonna place an over shot wad, which is a paper towel that doesn't have to be as tight as the first one, just enough to where it'll hold everything in. And again, ram it down there, make sure it's on there. I turn it upside down, can't hear anything move, nothing falls out, so it's good. So now I'm gonna pump it. Safety's on, and pump it up like 10 times, 11 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Just having trouble because like my phone's on I'm having to do this around like a bucket, so it's really awkward. But I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna take a shot at this target over here. Down the sights. Okay, so let's see how we did. Kind of the piece of this must have been the one, yeah, this must have been the one behind all the bird shot out of there. You can see that. Yeah, so we have yeah, that's 10 hits because there's 5 there. Yeah, so that's all 10 of the hits. And you can see it's pretty damn accurate too. Like on this quick target I made, 2 of the hits were like right next to the fucking like very center of that. All 10 are there, and it's, you know, it actually works really good. Also, the more pellets you use, the slower it'll be moving. So like, you know, when I was doing this a few days ago, when I used like 30 pellets, or so, or 20 or 30 or 25 or however much it was, you know, it wasn't even able to pierce one layer of cardboard. When I used like 6, it went through like, I key not, like almost 6 pieces of cardboard. But so yeah, the more you use, the slower it goes. Like every single one drastically reduces the velocity. So Yeah, you know, tens a fair amount. You know, it'll easily go through that piece of paper, and it looks like we got one on the floor here. You know, sort of deformed, but yeah, so that's how I do that. Yeah, I know I'm probably going to get some comments about people saying, oh, I'm going to jam my gun up and such, but that hasn't happened yet, just as long as you don't make it too tight. But, so yeah, it's that.